And that should be us live. Hello, testing, testing. Uh, yeah, okay, sounds good, sounds good. Uh, all right. Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's just hop right into it. Okay. Nice. We'll just wait for some people to trickle in. Oh, messed up. We wait for the next round. Or I guess our first round. Stop for anything. Alright. Okay, we go. Yep, Mystic Cave. Okay, here we go. Fine. Not me. Haha. Where? Nice, nice. There we go. Off I go. Gotcha. Oh, damn. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Got him. Where am I? Where? Up there? Okay, yeah, get up there. Okay, here we go. Gonna try and grab someone. Like, potato. Oh, okay, well. Got in, yeah. Uh, Easy peasy. Alright, right, right. Now we wait for the next round. Oh, okay. I did pretty dang good as Blaze last round. I'm up here. Here. And where the heck is that one? Get out of here, bruh. Stunned. Is he stuck? Okay, let's find. Okay, I see Sonic running this way. He's gonna have to like grab him. Oh damn. Okay, well, he got Silver out. But there's something. okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Ugh. Not good. Not good. Get the fuck out of here. Uh, hey, D rank, not too bad. Uh, Ow. Hey, Sonic. Oh my. Amy, no. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Get the fuck out of here. Ooh! Sonic, no! Ah! Sonic! Oh well, rip. Eh, bro. Hey, got an S rank. Okay, now we're waiting for the next round. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Fine, I'm going metal. So dark. Probably should have gone into that little room there, but oh well. Nice. Oh, right. Weird. Okay. Uh, you ready? Oh, damn. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Nice. I'm gonna wait for the next round. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, like that Amy malware combo. Alien skin. Nice. Got him. Okay. Doing good. We're doing good. Okay. You. I'm coming, Sonic. Okay, he's up.
Your struggle is pathetic.
Okay. Nice timing, Metal. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Right behind you.
Nice one, Metal. Oh, fun. I thought that was him. Wasn't. Not me. There we go. Did it. Hello, Nicolette. Sorry I didn't notice you right away. Welcome. Yes, you can in fact dodge charge with kick. Yeah. Well, thank you for telling me anyway. Okay, waiting for the next round. Yeah, thank you for telling me. While I have you here, though, I would like to inform you that for the next 3 days, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and the day after Christmas, I'm not going to be streaming. Uh, yeah, just thought I'd let you know. So, yeah, gotta have at least a bit of time off. 4, 3. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. One egg man. Okay. But, try to get to the ultimate juke spot as fast as I can. Crap. Thank you very much, Metal. Hey, now we chill. This is strat, guys. This is strat. You're unbeatable in this form. Yeah. Better than my son. Oh, okay, yeah, right there. Beat this Colossus guy. There we go. Hey, cream. Oh, that was not good. do my best to help. Uh-oh. I don't know where anyone. I think it'd be safest. Go up here. Oh, there goes Cream. I'm fucking out of here, bro. Oh, damn. Help me, my son. Thank you. I know how to get up there. Yes. I'm master planning it. Hey, hey, King Minds, welcome. But while you're here, I will not be streaming tomorrow, the day after, or the day after that because it's Christmas Eve and Christmas and the day after Christmas. Just to let you know so you're not wondering where I am tomorrow. Nothing new? Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, here we go. You're not gonna play this round? Okay.
Stand still.
Damn, that was crazy. Uh, not today. His freaking animations still don't work. Are you serious? They still didn't freaking fix the freaking classic EXE emotes? Uh,
Your struggle is pathetic.
okay, hold on.
Gotcha.
Give me a second.
Fall.
Okay. Yeah, it's John Rage mode. I like the joke of just putting John in front of a word to describe someone or something involved with that. Okay. What? Real? Going all the way over there, but oh, yeah, he must have radar. That's Hopefully he doesn't realize I'm in here. Nice. Oh no, my scythe is sticking out. Oh, did he leave? He left, lol. Oh. Hey, C rank, but with not escaping. Honestly, not that bad. Yeah, I took a spring and he completely fucking lost me. Despite him having that, like, radar thing, he just couldn't figure it out. And he had a classic EXE skin. Like, what was he doing? Yeah, he used it like twice. Oh my god, that's fun. Nice, got Blaze. No, wait, I got silver? I didn't. Oh. I hate how it sometimes and sometimes doesn't play like the sound effect for switching. So I think I switched twice, but I only switched once, and it's like that's just annoying, bro. Yeah, I don't know how to use silver really. I'm gonna be honest, we're kind of screwed. I'm just gonna hide in a corner this round and hope for the best. Hmm. Other people also. Uh, yeah, no. Where am I going? I still sometimes get lost on this map. I guess it is. Oh. So how's your all days been? Yeah, I do more, but like I really don't know how to use silver. So like I'll just chill out somewhere a bit more populated. I don't know what stasis is. That should okay. Oh, yeah, that thing. Give me help. Thank you. Yeah. I don't get what this fog is. Like it keeps appearing. I don't understand what the point of it is. Time reversal to revive? I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. I guess I can see where I would come in. Oh well. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I know how. Yeah, I know how the time reverse. I know how it works. I'm not good at using the stuff. Oh, thank man. Nice move. Nice job. Okay, there goes. Cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was expected. Killed your friend? Well, I'm not talking about in the video game. Ooh. Oh, nice. Got Blaze. Oh, thanks. Just us three? Yeah, just us three, I think. Okay, now we got a fourth. That's good. Yeah, we're pretty sick. Where the heck is the EXE? Also, still don't know what the fog is. Oh, everyone threw their stuff. Oh, thank you, Tane. Oh, I'm stuck T-posing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys pay attention to this kind of stuff, but there's that new show, Welcome to Derry, based on a bunch of Stephen King novels, as like a official sequel to like his story. Like it, I've from what I've seen, it's great so far. Like the first season is great. I'm super excited what comes next. Ah, oh, not I miss it. I miscalculated that. I saved it for later. Oh damn. Nah, I'm going up to yeah, you know, like keeps things interesting. Yeah, I'll let him take that. I'll let him take it. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, they need to fix Silver's point system. They need to fix a lot about Silver, actually. He's a little too OP. Maybe make it so you can't cancel out of the time thing. And then make all of his psychic moves tied to a single meter. I don't know. I haven't thought it out yet because I haven't done a lot of Silver, but oh yeah, that with Silver's escape style gameplay, he should be able to receive points through escaping chases like Eggman. Okay, Green Hill. Dixie. I also don't get why their icons have eyes. That's a minor detail, but like, kind of makes you wonder. Not enjoy waiting. And I'll just speed up the process of master planning. I won't have any negatives. I hate how they put a stupid freaking gray filter over everything. Yeah, this is part of the master plan. Don't worry about it. I'm coming, buddy. We go. It'd be really awesome if the ring spawned here, but I'm not gonna risk it. Where am I, dude? Oh, here I am. Man, ready for anything. I'm coming, Sonic. Uh, and we're here all the way over. Hey, go ahead, dude. I'm like the bomb. Hey, go ahead. Stop on. Bruh. Who was over here? Hey. Yeah, Eggman was kind of a big complaint in 0.1. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Honestly, I would have preferred the cave. I'll take what I can get. But what the heck is it? There. Yeah, this is not a very good Colossus map. Bro doesn't know how ability works. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here we go. Next round. Nice. Oh, tripwire, boo. Oh, well. Oh, shoot. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, oh my god, it flung me out of the fucking map. Bruh. You're kidding. And we don't even have a killer who could fucking, who could like grab me like Colossus. Oh, right, the stupid fucking disable thing. Yeah, okay, I'm literally just trapped. Okay, this. Nope. Yeah, not getting out. Yeah, but it doesn't pull you through objects, is the problem. Yeah, okay. Those were my two transportation. I'm just gonna chill in this corner or tripwire to not get a queen wipe no matter what. Server wipe. Also, reach out is a stupidly OP move. Like, it can grab multiple people. There's no breakout minigame. If you attack, or if you're someone on the outside and attack, like you get stunned, you get like that weird electricity effect, and take damage on top of that. It's literally guaranteed damage for Tripwire, and it's stupid. And no one should like no character should have that move. It's fair, but like, okay, maybe up here. Oh, okay. This is something. No, come on. Okay, this is it. This is something. Okay, that's something. Oh well. Yeah, honestly, 0.2 was kind of disappointing. Yeah, you could use like range attacks, but like that's very like it breaks through like Eggman's shield and it breaks through counters. And it like it's not fair. It isn't. It's a guaranteed damage for Tripwire. And even after all the debuffs, Tripwire is stupidly OP. And then you can like they can place down like 10 mines. And yeah, Colossus's grab breaking through counters is also stupid. The entire point of a counter is it's supposed to be a way to deflect an attack. So what? It's punishing you for deflecting an attack? Like that's just bad game design. Like no way around it. It's just bad game design. Well then, 2011 X's grab doesn't stop counters. The entire point of a counter is you're supposed to. Yeah, but this is in the fighting game, and the entire point of a count of the counter is the killer is supposed to predict. Oh, they're probably going to use a counter now. It's basically a grab. It's the entire point. of this type of game with counters is the killer is supposed to learn to play around that. Killer is supposed to see, oh, they're probably going to use a counter now, bait them into using the counter. And then when the counter wears off, then you're free to attack. That's the entire point of a counter. Well, it's it's well, I mean, think about it. Colossus's charge grabs you for a second and then immediately throws you away and you're back to whatever. Point of active grab latches onto the player, and then like that's a grab. You were latching onto someone. That's a grab. Yeah, but like they don't need all that complicated stuff in this thing. Missing the point. The point is the entire point of counters is you're supposed to learn to play around them. Like even Colossus is counter. There's no one's move can break through that counter. Not even like the burning javelin or anything like that. What you're supposed to do is predict, oh, he's probably going to use that counter now, and instead bait him into using it, and then when he stops using it, then you attack. Oh, so one move can go through a counter. Like that's really not proving anything. Like yeah, that's like you saw that was stupid. Like there was nothing he could do to get around that. It's bad game design to have a move that you can't like avoid. And if you can't, and if it is a move you can't avoid, then it has to have like minor side effects, like slight slowness. Like there was nothing he could have done differently in that situation, yet he was still punished for it. That's bad game design. And that's also why I hate Tripwire. Yeah, that wasn't your fault at all, King and Vines. That wasn't your fault at all. But like the entire point of what I'm saying is like yeah, it's a team game, but you can't but like they make an emphasis on the last man standings, right? Like the entire point is everyone gets a buff during the last man standing. You get extra points for being the last man standing. So yes, you are supposed to work together, but once you're alone, you're also supposed to be able to survive alone. And if you don't have a range move, and honestly, for the most part, even if you do have a range move, like you're probably like as Amy, you're not going to be able to turn around and throw your hammer while being grabbed because you have to run away or you'll take more damage. And then you take the additional aspect of characters like Eggman and Knuckles as counters to abilities that should be able to work there. It's bad balance and it's bad game design. Come on here. But yeah, to rebalance Tripwire, all I really see needing to be done is just don't make hitting her. Don't make hitting her like during that grab. Don't make that penalty because make the penalty be getting close while you're grabbed. But if half of the roster can't do anything about the charge, both being grabbed and while next to someone who's been grabbed, then like what are you expecting people to do? And you can't just expect people to have range attacks like Tails is done. Because if no one wants to play Tails in that moment, no one wants to play Amy in that moment, Knuckles is halfway across the map and can't get to you right now, that's still guaranteed damage, and that's bad game design. I'm not saying you should be able to pop a counter while you're already grabbed by Tripwire. What I'm saying is, before Tripwire grabs you, you should be able to pop a counter. Oh, that was my fault. I should have been paying better attention. Well, it's not about the genre, it's about this specific game. And in this specific game, having it so half the roster is just completely powerless to one move is not a good idea in hindsight, and kind of makes that move, and by an extension, that killer overpowered. And then on top of that, not every killer has a grab. 2011X, and I'm sure that out of the bunch of killers coming, not all of them will have a grab. I bet Furnace won't. Heck, I bet Fleetway won't. So then you have these two killers, Colossus and Tripwire, who are just going to be super OP because they can. No, honestly, Colossus is mostly fine where he is. My main problem is Tripwire, who can grab like. Well, I don't know the limit. I think they can grab like as many players that are close to them, like up to like five, I think, if I'm correct. Like they can grab like three, maybe three to five like characters at once, deal constant damage, and no, and like three's the limit. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So like then, what if Tripwire is just smart and grabs Knuckles, Amy, and Tails, like grabs all the range characters, and then they can't really do anything there because they have to escape. Like if they turn around to fire, yeah, Silver. If oh, should have popped there. But like if he grabs Tails, Silver, Silver, Tails, and Amy, then what do? You can't turn around really. And yeah, Knuckles. But then what if you don't have three range characters? Most heck, this one doesn't. Most don't. At most you see two or three. The only one who can safely free themselves from one of these grabs is Knuckles, because he can slam the ground. The fact that Tripwire has a move that, once used, can target three people, does guaranteed damage, and cannot be safely broken out of unless you're a range character. If there even is a range character, because, heck, if that dude chose not to pick Tails right now, yeah, it's also very unlikely that you're getting three range characters. And just as it is unlikely for them all to be in the same spot, What if they're halfway across the map? What if they're downed already? What if they're already killed? And then, once those characters are out of the match, it's like, how do you expect anyone to deal with that? Like, you can't. Because then Tripwire just has to target those range characters, and then once those range characters are down, it's guaranteed damage. Or if, once again, even if they're just not nearby at the moment, it's still basically the same thing. If they're downed, not nearby at the moment, or just aren't in the match, then like it's literally guaranteed damage, and that's the problem, is that it shouldn't be guaranteed damage. Yeah, if it breaks through counters, that's fine. The problem is then attacking, even when you're not currently grabbed, attacking Tripwire causes a negative, like, it punishes you, which doesn't make sense. Like, it's punishing you for helping your teammates, and it's punishing you for trying to free yourself. It's just, doesn't, it's not a good design. Yeah, you can use, yeah, if you time it right and press the Pepino taunt emote, whatever, you can flash and not get hit. Yeah, we know. There's frames, whatever. But still, that's, first of all, that's not welcoming to new players who aren't good at the game. And second, like, and then second, like, that's just, you shouldn't have to rely on cheese. Yeah, yeah, this genre isn't super welcoming to new players, but still, if the only effective way to get out, if you are grabbed, the only effective ways are to either before that hit a frame perfect dodge, uh, simply just not get close to them, or have someone else with range decide to help you. Like, there's no skill to that. Like, there's just no skill. That's just a, that's just, if someone day one and someone day a million are experiencing the same problem, then that's a problem. That's a balancing issue. Yeah, there's a sound cue, but with everything else going on in the game, and even then, like, you're avoiding the point just because, like, if there's a problem that someone day 100 and someone day 1000 can share, then that's a balancing issue. And then once again, what if you don't have that move? Then where are you from? What if I'm playing Tails? Yeah, but that's the thing. Tails isn't, because his entire thing is range attacks and escape with his flying. But then the grab just gets rid of that escape method. It's like, and that also makes the flight less good. The entire point of games is that it's supposed to be fun, except for troll games and rage games. The entire point is to make you rage and suffer. So to have a move that requires no skill to not only you, but then also it doesn't matter how much skill you have, you're realistically not going to evade it if you're playing certain classes, or just don't have that good of a hearing. Then like, yeah, that's unbalanced. Hello, Wicca Chuzu. I hope I said that appropriately. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I have. I've played the Disaster. Played a bit of Dead by Daylight, not much though. And, like I have, but if they want to do that with their game, that's fine. Yeah, I've done Forsaken too. But personally, if I was developing a game like this, I'd want to make it fun and have and reward people for having good skill at my game. So to then insert a move that requires no skill to pull off and it doesn't matter how much skill you have, you're not going to be able to avoid it. I would get rid of that move because it's not fair. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I wasted that. That was my bad. The the disaster is survivor sided, yeah, but at least it's fun. When I lose at when I kill her in the disaster, I'm still having fun. You know, the entire purpose of a game, which kind of makes it better than current version outcome ever is. Because if I'm not having fun, then why am I going to play a game? Unless I'm playing one of those rage games. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, you kind of hopped in the middle of a conversation. We were just debating about game balance in this game. But my point still stands. You're supposed to have fun for games. You're supposed to get better when you have more skill. So to have a move that isn't fun, takes no skill to pull off, and it doesn't matter how much skill you have, you're still gonna lose. If you're still gonna lose no matter what, as unless you hit a frame perfect move or are playing a specific class or someone else is nearby, which is which those which those last two are kind of not really your fault. Yeah, not frame perfect, you know what I mean. It's just it's it's not a good move. What they need to do is get rid of the stun that happens when someone else attacks. Because when you are grabbed by Colossus and when a 2011X uses his charge on you, other characters are able to knock them off of you. It does if you get like pulled right in close. And it doesn't matter if it does a lot of damage or not, it's guaranteed damage. So if I'm low HP and I die, like that should be to my fault as being bad at the game instead of it just being got too close or just they just so happened to have a full charge of that. Like it's not a good move. It's not fun to play against. It's not fun to use. It's just who are you? Oh, that's bad Nick parts. I thought that was a player for a second. Um, And that's not even bringing up frickin' Tripwire's like 10 mines that they can place down, and the laser beam that can shoot you from across the map. Throw a glide on top of that, that's just a bad character all around. Like, when it comes to Colossus,
Die at my
he has
hands.
some, like, annoying moves, but for the most part, you can maneuver around them. And, and even then, it would just take some minor tweaking for him to become more balanced. But with Tripwire, I feel like they need to remove her from the game and completely redesign a new Tails doll character because of how unbalanced she is. Because it feels like if they try to balance her, she'd already be like she'd already be a completely different character. Tripwire herself is kind of a weird inclusion as a trapper because the entire point of Outcome Memories is it's like all these other ASIM games like Dead by Daylight or whatever, but it's super fast. So to then have a trapper, a character who encourages you to slow down, kind of takes away all that special from Outcome Memories and just makes it another ASIM game, but with Sonic characters. And it's like might as well just play the disaster at that point because then you'd have a better chance as a survivor and also like to put it bluntly, it feels like when they were designing Tripwire, they were trying too hard to make it this like original, never before seen Tails doll character, and like instead of just making Tails doll, what it should have been is a character who can fly, who has a laser, like you can keep the laser, I guess, and do less damage or more mobility. That's how they should have handled Tails doll, but instead they made it into this trapper character. Yeah, I know Dead by Daylight has a trapper. I'm not saying. Are you even listening, dude? I'm not saying there being a trapper is the problem. I'm saying in a game which is a Dead by Daylight, but everything is way faster, they shouldn't have a trapper because trappers encourage you to slow down and pay attention to your surroundings. In an already pretty slow game like Dead by Daylight, or even The Disaster, or Forsaken, then it's more balanced because you're already going pretty slow. But in a game which encourages you and gives you abilities and literally is based on a game series about going fast, gotta go fast, having a character designed to punish you for going fast is counterproductive. They're literally saying, have fun, go as fast as you like. Well, you went fast? Too bad. Like, that just doesn't make sense. It's just not good. Not good. I don't like Tripwire at all. It already like it's Tripwire themselves are very different from any other Tails doll interpretation, and it feels like they could have just done Tails doll. But then to on top of that, like just have like the entire kit be completely like anti outcome memories basically. It's like Who asked for who really enjoys playing against Tripwire? No one. Like when I die to 2011X or to Colossus, I'm like, oh, I should have done better. But when I die to Tripwire, I just feel like, that's kind of broken. And that's the problem. Like occasionally I'll be like, okay, that was a weird hitbox or whatever with 2011X or Colossus. But for the most part, I'm like, okay, yeah, I died and that was my own fault. And that's how these types of games are supposed to make you feel. That's why the big problem is that with Tripwire is that it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I could have done better. It's why is Tripwire designed like that? That to me that's the de facto way to tell if something is balanced or not in any game. Is if you lose to it, are you saying that's unfair? Or are you saying I should have done better? That is the big difference. And never dying to Tripwire, except like maybe once or twice when they were WM1ing me, have I been like, oh, that's my fault. And that's the main problem with Tripwire. They don't fit into the game that they're in, aside from design, kind of. Their moves are just too OP. They can not only they can hit you across the map with multiple things if you include the mines. They can place down 10 mines, by the way. That's just insane. They can disable your moves. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, what if the range character who can break you out has their moves disabled, doesn't realize, uses it, and then boom, it's ruined? But, like, yeah, it can disable your moves. It can hit you across the map with the laser. It can leave 10 full mines that also disable your abilities. It has guaranteed damage in the form of its grab. That grab can also target multiple players. Those players themselves have no way of breaking out except waiting it out or hoping someone else gets it. And it doesn't reward you for skill, and it doesn't punish the killer for lack of skill.
Right behind you.
Oh no, I missed it. One. It's just like, why even? Because, like, it's just Tripwire doesn't fit into their own game, the game that they were made for, and that's a problem. It feels like there's also another problem that's just kind of a problem with the game, where basically all of the original cast, along with 2011X, were designed around each other. So the original survivors were designed to counter 2011X, and 2011X was designed to counter all the survivors. So now you throw in these two new survivors and two new killers, and it's like they don't really have that same connection. So you have like I think it was 7 characters designed, not really designed around Tripwire, except for and then 2 characters who work well against Tripwire, but only kind of. And same goes for Colossus to this in this kind of extent. Yeah, good. Everyone's getting a rework in the freaking. Okay, my last the last thing I want to really say on this subject is they should stop doing 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 big waves. Because the problem is they have like I've seen YouTubers with fully functioning like furnace and shadows. But like we're not getting them for another year. We're not getting like or more even. We're not getting furnace or shadow until like next year, I think. But they're fully functional. Why aren't we getting them? Because they want to save it for a big grand reveal for this big release in 0.10 or whatever. And what they should do, okay, good, they're stopping big releases after 0.3, good. What they need to do is literally just release what's done when it's done. Because the two big problems with this style of release is that they're rushing stuff that isn't done and then also holding out stuff that is done. Yeah, Shadow could use some rebalances and stuff, but like still. Because what happened was during when 0.2 released, like they had already teased like so many characters. Like they had teased like the Chaotix, Mighty and Ray. They teased Shadow, Rouge, uh, Omega, like all these characters. And I'm only scratching the surface with what I've already said. And the problem is, then they release like two new survivors, and it's like you've teased 10, and normal game like basically every other game studio only teases stuff when it's almost done. So we look at these teasers and we go, oh, they're almost here, but really we're not seeing them for another year. And yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I haven't read up on it in a while, but if they're doing like a doubles character with Starved and Furnace, like okay. But if they're not and just want to like for fun release Starved alongside Furnace because oh they're from the same creepypasta guys, it's like yeah, but it's not just models. Like that, but like that's the thing. Like they're giving us like models, names, like a bunch of like there was a bunch of Last Man Standing and Chase themes released on YouTube like a while ago, and it's like oh when it comes to games, they only tease like any other game studio only teases stuff when it's close to being done, when we're close to getting that thing. Like here's an example: Deltarune hardly teases anything. When it does tease something, they're almost done. Like the recent winter newsletter for Deltarune, they were like, "Listen, like the game is almost done. Like you can expect to see it pretty like soon, like likely in the first half of this year." Yeah, GTA 6, exactly. That's a perfect example. GTA 6. They're like, oh, GTA 6 is on its way. No, it's not. It's not. Where is it? It's one thing. It's one thing if people are like, oh, the GTA 5, where's GTA 6? Unprompted. But that would be like, yeah, it was teased like 8 years ago. They shouldn't have done that, is the thing. They should have teased it like a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe. So then we'd know, okay, it's close. And then there would be a lot less disappointment over these past 8 years. The only type of game that works at like teasing something that's nowhere near completion is chapter based games, like Bendy and the Ink Machine, for example. The entire point of that is that it's one game, but it's being released in chapters, or like Deltarune, it's being released in chapters. So teasing the next one as soon as you finish the first one, that makes sense. Teasing stuff early like that makes sense. But okay, let's try to loop back around to the topic at hand. When it comes to outcome memories, they need to keep the reveals in there like to themselves. Like it doesn't matter if they finish the models or whatever. Like just Sorry, my voice is getting a little hoarse. Uh, oh, friendly reminder to hydrate yourself. Okay, good. What they should do is leave it where it is and stop teasing stuff. Because we have confirmation, but also models for like 20 additional characters, not even just the originals, 20 additional characters now with like all these like with all these different characters. But we aren't going to be seeing any of them for like years. Like or heck, probably even longer. Like we're probably not going to see any of that for a good long while. So why even tease it, right? Like why get our hopes up for something that isn't coming out anytime soon? That was bad. Like what they need to do is keep teasing to it's coming out soon. Like maybe like if someone did an interview, they were like, "Oh, would you put Omega in the game?" And then they were like, "Oh, we've considered it, and it's not a 0% chance." Like that's one thing. But to fully model him and be like, "Oh yeah," and give him his own section on the wiki and stuff. It's like and have him listed in the wiki with the other survivors. It's like if we're not going to see him for a couple years, like then why tease him? What they need to do is just stop what they're doing right now. Take everything that they currently have, like teased, and just finish that. They need to stop with the big 0.2, 0.3 updates and just release stuff when it's done. Fix maps, fix whatever, fix existing characters, all that. And just release it when it's done. Because I'm already seeing, yeah, I know. And what I'm already seeing like Lord X gameplay, and I'm like, I haven't seen him once up until now. And it's really a case of like, are you ever going to give this to us? Because if I'm getting teased for characters that I love, because these aren't like new characters, just like they're pulling out of hats they're creating for this game. These are like fan favorite characters like Lord X and Allfather and Rouge and Omega and all that. So for them to basically taunt us with it and then say, "Oh, you like this? You like this? Well, I hope you're ready in the next 5 years when we might actually finish them." Yeah, I know, but still, you're missing the point. Oh, this is a great map for Colossus, actually. Hold on, this is good. One there, two there. Oh, damn it, that was my own fault. Yeah, I know they're not going to, but they shouldn't. What I'm saying is they shouldn't show us gameplay. Like, they shouldn't even show us that first gameplay there. They want us to be excited and be prepared for when they actually do release them. Because it's like, Lord X is easily one of, if not the most, like, favorite character outside of, like, classic Sonic.exe, 2011X, Mist Crimson.exe, whatever you want to call them. Freaking whatever. So to then show, hey, he's completely done, but guess what? You still don't get him. Even if he's kind of OP, That's just mean. Yeah, but then once again, when are we getting 0.3? Like in a year, a couple years? Like, yeah, okay, likely a few months, but then once again, if it took a year for them to come up with freaking 0.2, which was kind of not really that big of a deal, like it gave us like two really unbalanced killers, two really unbalanced survivors, and like a bunch of weird buggy maps that are all just gray. It's like, yeah, it's just no one's like really excited for that. Oh, that was a nice grab. That's not even bring up all the weird like collision stuff on the maps, all of and just the overall loss of like the freaking boringness of them. They're all freaking gray. And honestly, hearing that it's a lot smaller just makes me think, oh great, we're gonna get like a new character and a new map because we got like what did we get here? We got a good map turned into a bad map. Got then we got a good map removed and not perfect. Then we got no new updates on existing characters really. And then we got like one decently balanced character in Blaze, one extremely OP survivor in Silver, and then two very like unbalanced killers. And it's like, okay, great, it's going to be smaller. It's going to be there's going to be less content than the last one. Oh, next bottom. And it's just like, what's there to get excited about? Like honestly, I'm hearing the word actually going to be this update isn't making me excited. It's making me, oh no, what are they going to do to him? Like how great? How are they going to ruin this one? Like it doesn't even like I don't have like a lot of hope for this next update. And it's unfortunate because I liked Outcome Memories, I really did. It's just with all of this and like I'm starting to like the reworks, but it almost feels like 0.3 is coming too fast because they already have so much to fix from 0.2 and 0.1 actually on top of that. But it's like so it's really a case of like, wait, what are they going to do now? What's the big plan? Like, what can be done? Like, I don't know. I'm just not excited. Oh, and look at that! Exactly. They had most of 0.3 things done from 0.1, so it wouldn't take as long. So, like, they could have, like, if they had focused on what they had planned for 0.3, they could have probably had it out by 0.2, and hopefully it would have been better. It would have been a smaller update, and it would have been better, apparently. Hopefully. I'm not happy with the current state of Outcome Memories, if that wasn't obvious enough. If you ask me, what they need to do is they need to stop like teasing stuff that isn't done. What they need to I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying I'm not happy with how they've handled a lot of things. Because like I have fun with most matches. I just don't really like it when Silver and Tripwire are in it that much because it just kind of it feels like I'm playing with a handicap. And I don't really like it when I get these new maps because they're boring. Are supposed to be wider open, but they have like a million like invisible walls, and then we just lose access to the original Green Hill and Not Perfect. And just like, yeah, Mystic Cave is like okay, like design wise, but then there's the problem that it's just gray. And like the original Mystic Cave was like green, orange, and purple, and these bright colors, and like you know, actually nice. And here's the thing: I know they're trying to be like edgy or scary or whatever, but like no one's genuinely scared of this game. So it's like just make good maps that are visually distinct from one another, and so then you can tell where you're going. And just like, no.
Gotcha.
Not a good idea. Yeah, and that's the thing. The problem is that it's trying to be too like then it's not Mystic Cave. If it's coming from apparently an upcoming Sonic.exe game, then it's not Mystic Cave. Just make it a cave then. You're putting the name of the purple, green, and orange cave in the title of the map. And then you're not making it purple, orange, and green. The beautiful cave, made mostly of shiny crystals, now is nothing but stone except a few little faint glowing purple and green. Yeah, like X's castle is like entirely EXE themed. It was the entire point of V1 of Outcome Memories is the three maps were the three places you go during the original Mist Crimson Sonic.exe game, the original creepypasta. And that was cool. But then apparently this is going the Mystic Cave is going to be like a reference to a game that isn't even out yet. One level from it. And it's really like I would have just preferred Mystic Cave. And then you have the problem of Green Hill Zone, where they give you color, and it's like this beautiful, beautiful map, by the way. The Green Hill is beautiful. But then as soon as not even like when the ring appears or when it's last man standing, but as soon as a chase starts, they literally slap a gray filter over everything and it looks so boring. That was terrible. I did a terrible job there. Don't know what I was thinking. Uh, but here's the thing. The real appeal about Outcome Memories is that it's a Sonic game feature. It feels more like a Sonic game featuring creepypasta characters. Like it feels like yeah, this is Sonic I'm playing as. Like you're not playing as Alan, the freaking dude trapped in a Tails vessel. You're playing as Tails. You're playing as Tails. You are Sonic and friends fighting against the EXEs. That's what this game is. And the yeah, you're not playing as Alan or Luther or what was his name? Like Michael. That's one of them. I don't remember, and then frankly, I'm too bored to remember. But but like the entire point is that it's Sonic and Friends, so we should be at Sonic and Friends locations or at Sonic.exe locations. And the thing is that Mystic Cave map specifically isn't a well-known Sonic.exe place, so people will naturally gravitate towards, oh, it's going to be like the Sonic place, the Sonic.exe place, and then it's nothing like the Sonic place. Then they look into where it's from, and it's from some just one EXE fan game that isn't even out. And it's like, it's not Mystic Cave. Just don't call it Mystic Cave. Call it the Cave or something. So yeah, if you ask me, really the biggest problem with the game is first of all a bit of balancing, but also the fact that like they try to make it there it's advertised as like a Sonic game featuring Sonic.exe, but it's really just another Sonic.exe game, which is just kind of it takes away the charm of it. Because if so, why not just play the Disaster or any other Sonic.exe game out there right now? If I want to play a quality Sonic.exe Roblox game, I'll play Sonic Saves Robloxia. Uh-oh. Okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Fine. What I'm saying is, if I wanted to play like just a Sonic.exe game,
Die at my hand.
then I'd play Sonic Saves Robloxia or something like that. But the entire point of Outcome Memories is it's a Sonic game with Sonic.exe also in it. It feels like you're playing as the characters, and it's canonically the characters. It's not some weird just a dude in a skin suit of them. So then to take that away and not only lean more into the EXE side, but then also like almost taunt us with like places like Mystic Cave and like let's let's all that stuff. Like it kind of feels like it's losing its specialness. Like at the current position Outcome Memories is in, with the music incident and all the balances that needs to be done, and all the basically complete characters that they're just holding out on us. It's a real case of why not just leave it at 0.1 then? Because 0.1 was fun, and all of these like updates are just kind of messing with it. And it feels like they don't really. It felt like they had something good, and they're almost like overstuffing it, yet also understuffing it at the same time. They're putting too much of the wrong things, if that makes sense. And to answer your question more accurately, the reason I'm playing Outcome Memories is because it is the only thing you people watch. In my opinion, what they need to do before adding anything new to the game is they need to fix what's there currently. They need to fix the current like moves, and balancing of the existing characters. Oh my god, Tripwire. They need to update the maps. They need to fix the weird coloring and the weird naming schemes. And then I think we, sorry, hiccups. And then I think we'd be somewhere better. Also, they need to fix this weird light, because whenever I'm here, it fucking blinds me. Like, just little things like that. That's what 0.3 should really be. Oh, wrong button. Meant to press W. Oh well. But yeah, it's really just little things, and that's what makes it so infuriating. It's little problems that could be relatively easily fixed, but they just aren't fixing it. And that's the main issue that I have with it. It's not that there's problems, that they made mistakes. That's not an issue. The issue is that they can realistically fix these mistakes, but they just don't. And instead focus on completely different things, completely new characters from out of nowhere. Another like issue that I've noticed with this game is something with a lot of the a lot of the emotes and skins, like mostly the skins actually. Like almost all of them are like these like joke, haha, like oh he's wearing a Hatsune Miku dress and and like oh like mostly 2011X I guess, and it's like this the two skins that he does have the the classic skin and the Hatsune Miku skin are just too like comedic, and it's like where's like the actual like cool stuff like it's just like no like they flip flop between making these characters like cool and silly, and it's just total whiplash. It's not like funny. Like it would be one thing if there was one skin, freaking Colossus with a propeller hat and a giant lollipop. I saw that mentioned in a previous stream. Like that would be funny. But then if every skin he has is on that level where it's just like, oh, then it's like I'm just gonna run default. Because through skins you can include a lot more than what you have. Like I don't think Needle Mouse is confirmed or planned to show up in any regard, but they can include her through other character skins. And they're kind of just not doing that and instead making a bunch of silly shit. It just feels really disingenuous. Like, ah, I still love that. You're trying to have really good health. The classic stuff is still really fun and great. But eventually there's a point you have to really ask yourself, like, what is this game about? And the devs really haven't seemed to have gotten from that, in my opinion. Maybe they have, not when but it feels like they're trying to do everything. Yeah. Oh well. Hey, got 420, nice. Like they haven't even like given Tails any variants yet. That's not what I clicked. Okay. I'm gonna rest my voice a little.
Stop moving. You might trip.
That would stick if I hit him. Nope, everything's blurry because of the fucking rain. Okay. Okay.
Stand still.
Damn it, I messed,
Next time, ready or not,
damn it, I messed that up.
I come.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Imagine the ring spawns up here. Sorry, metal, I'm too low HP to risk it. And I just need to knock it. Fuck like that. Oh well. All right, so we're gonna end stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was nice talking. Yeah, see you next time. Oh, sorry, my audio's all weird. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's better. Okay. So yeah, it was a fun chat. It was nice talking, and yeah, have a good Christmas, everyone. Bye.